Disney trips sure take a lot of planning, but did you know that you need to decide where you're having dinner 6 months before your trip even begins? We got the scoop on the 10 restaurants you need to book ASAP, like yesterday. Don't go away. How's it going, guys? Margot Jordan here, your All Ears TV correspondent, coming at you with 10 restaurants you need to book 6 months in advance. Before we get into it, do me a favor and hit that like button. I'll count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Thanks, everyone. Let's dig in. First of all, you can make advanced dining reservations to make sure you get a seat at your must-do Disney World restaurants. You can make reservations easily through the My Disney Experience app or website. You can also call Walt Disney World Dining directly at 407-WDW-DINE. That's 407-939-3463. Reservations can be made with your Disney World Resort Hotel concierge, too. Most dining reservations can be made 180 days in advance. Guests staying at Disney-owned resorts may make reservations for their entire vacation up to 10 days at 180 days out from their first day of their vacations. We've got a full video on the ins and outs of how to make dining reservations at Walt Disney World. Check that out next. But for now, on to the list. Number 1, Cinderella's Royal Table at Magic Kingdom. If you've got little kids who absolutely love the Disney princesses, Cinderella's Royal Table should be one of your must-dos. You'll get a chance to meet Cinderella before dining, and you can typically find characters like Ariel, Aurora, and Snow White here. In addition to meeting all your favorite princesses, you'll get to chow down on some quality food. This reservation is highly sought after, so you should make sure you grab one quickly. Oh, just a heads up, you will have to prepay for this meal when you make your reservation. Number 2, Ohana at the Polynesian Resort. This is a great pick for the whole family. They have a character breakfast that features Mickey, Stitch, Lilo, and Pluto in the mornings. But whether you're eating here for breakfast or dinner, you're going to get a lot of food. All of the food here is served family style. When the servers come by, feel free to take as much as your heart desires. Breakfast will have the usual fixings, but during dinner, the servers will bring out skewers of meat that have cooked over an oak fire. Of course, we can't talk about Ohana without also mentioning the view. If you're lucky enough to snag one of those tables by the windows, you will have an amazing view over Seven Seas Lagoon and out to the Magic Kingdom. Reservations typically fill up faster for breakfast, so keep that in mind if you're wanting to dine with Stitch and the gang. Number 3, Be Our Guest at Magic Kingdom. This is one of our top picks for the theming alone. You will really feel like you're dining in Beast's Castle, from the elaborate ballroom to the forbidden West Wing. During breakfast and lunch, this restaurant features a quick service style menu and experience, but dinner is considered a signature dining experience with a prix-fixe menu. If you want to get the best deal here, go for lunch and pay either out of pocket or with the Disney dining plan. Since dinner is now a signature experience, it will cost you 2 table credits on the Disney dining plan versus 1. Number 4, Chef Mickey's at the Contemporary Resort. This is another spot you're going to want to make reservations for early if you've got kids that are dying to meet Mickey and the gang. The food is served buffet style for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you can pretty much find something here for everyone. While it's not going to be the most mind-blowing food experience you've ever had, the food is consistent, and it's worth it to experience this classic restaurant and meet a bunch of characters. Number 5, California Grill at Contemporary Resort. At the tippy top of the Contemporary Resort is where you'll find another classic Disney World restaurant, the California Grill. While the menu is a little on the pricier side, the quality of the food and the exceptional service totally makes it worth it. One of the best reasons to book this restaurant is the grand view of the Magic Kingdom. This is an especially popular place to watch the fireworks at night, whether from your table or from California Grill's open-air viewing deck. If you want to grab that coveted fireworks time slot, you might want to consider booking this restaurant first. But if you only get a reservation earlier in the evening, you can always bring your receipt back and they will let you in to watch the fireworks. not a bad deal. Number 6, Oga's Cantina in Hollywood Studios. If you're a true blue Star Wars fan, you have probably always dreamed of hanging out in a cantina like Mos Eisley, where the wretched hive of scum and villainy spend their time off. Oga's Cantina in Galaxy's Edge at Hollywood Studios isn't a full restaurant, so you won't find a lot of food on the menu. You can try the different specialty drinks they have, like the Fuzzy Tauntaun and the Yub Nub, and soak up all the intergalactic atmosphere. It also doesn't accommodate a lot of people at one time, which is why we recommend reserving this one in advance if you want to cozy up to the bar. You can take a chance on walking up to the cantina, but that can be a hit or miss right now. Number 7, Cellier Steakhouse at EPCOT. Cellier is one of the few restaurants in World Showcase that costs 2 credits on the Disney dining plan for both lunch and dinner, and many guests feel it's for good reason. The table service restaurant in the Canada Pavilion is known for consistently offering quality food and great service, which is why a lot of people try to book this one early. Although you're going to find mostly red meat here, they do have a few plant-based options. They also have an extensive wine list, so be sure to ask your server if you fancy getting your drink on. Next up, number 8, Victoria and Albert's at the Grand Floridian Resort. If you're looking for the premier Disney World dining experience, look no further than Victoria and Albert's. The main reason why reservations for this restaurant are sought after with a passion is because it's so small. The main dining room has 18 tables. The Queen Victoria room accommodates up to 8 guests total, and the chef's table lets in only 1 party per evening. That's quite exclusive. This is going to be one of the priciest meals you can pay for on property, but you will go through a lot of courses. The atmosphere and small capacity make this a great spot for your next date night. Romance is definitely in the air. Number 9, Space 220 at EPCOT. Space 220 is the highly anticipated restaurant opening this year next to Mission Space in EPCOT. There is a lot of hype around the details of this restaurant right now, like the fact that you're going to be dining 220 miles above Florida. As of this video, we still don't know when exactly the restaurant is going to open or when you can start making your reservations. But when those reservations do go live, you'll want to grab them ASAP if you want to experience the hottest new restaurant. And finally, number 10, Roundup Rodeo Barbecue at Hollywood Studios. Another restaurant that will be opening this year is Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. This table service restaurant should take some of the heat off Woody's lunchbox, which is the only food stop in Toy Story Land right now. Roundup Rodeo Barbecue will be themed to feel like a rodeo run by Andy's Toys. This should be a fun, family-friendly table service restaurant. We still don't know when exactly Roundup Rodeo Barbecue is expected to open, but when it does, be prepared to make those reservations fast or miss out, partner. Those are a few of our faves, but what does your must-do Disney World restaurant list look like? Let us know down in the comments below. Also, if you need more help planning your advanced dining reservations, head to AllEars.net, where we have a whole page of tips for you. I'm Margot Jordan with All Ears TV, and I will see you next time. Bye!